Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ice. Just dropping another little video. Saw some things and just want to talk about it for a second. You can agree or you don't agree, whatever. I don't really care because, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not him. Relationship between man and women in 2024 is just totally screwed up. I don't believe there's anything as far as when it comes to love and all of that. I don't believe in all of that. That's just my opinion. I don't think that there's love and actual relationships between man and women anymore. It's just a contract. But at the end of the day, let's just get into the video. I ain't gonna do all of that there. It is what it is.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Ladies, do you think the man you want would care about your past?
Not for the correct man. I think for the man, I guess that's supposed to be with that woman, he would look at it as the stepping stones that got her to be with him.
A woman's past does matter, just like a man's future matters. Statistics shows that when a woman reaches a body count between 5 or 6, the likelihood for her to maintain a long-term relationship drops down to 20%. That means that it matters to her, and she will always be unsatisfied. Imagine eating something and never feeling satisfied. You're gonna be like, that's gonna suck. Feeling full, that's a good feeling. You settled, you are content. And women that sleep with a whole lot of men, they aren't content because they've been comparing sizes, bank accounts, height, the man that can raise her up and all of these type of things. So she becomes an unruly woman, meaning that she's for no man. She's only for herself and for the streets.
Black people.
And guys, I agree 100%. I've seen so many of these videos where women are talking about, oh, a woman body count should not matter to a man and all of that. But at the end of the day, I don't give a damn how nice you are, how good me and you vibe and whatever. If I found out my woman slept with 100 man and all of that and she was a hoe on the street and she belonged to the street, it is what it is. You could say, well, yeah, but man do this and man do that and man slept with this much. But for a woman, a promiscuous woman, and you slept with all these men, at the end of the day, you know what? A man got to live with that there and say at the end of the day, like, I don't want a woman that I know slept with 100 men, slept with 200 men. Everybody in the neighborhood, everybody in the city know that, look, let's be real. She was a hoe. I'm sorry. I don't want to be with you. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care whether you want to talk about a man did this and a man did that. A man and a woman is not different. I'm not saying that, okay, it's okay for a man to do this and a man to sleep with a bunch of women, but a man and a woman is different. And at the end of the day, no man want to be with a woman that slept with a bunch of men and everybody in the damn city know that, look, she been sleeping with all these dudes and all of that. Now you want to be a good Christian woman and be at home and be a wife and the kids, and I got to deal with that. At the end of the day, like I said, I ain't him. I don't care what you got to say. I'm not going to be there. I'm gone. It is what it is.
Are the only people that talk about money in relationships.
It's crazy.
Because other cultures just know the man is going to be the caretaker or the provider. Like, other cultures just know that. But when I say it in the comments, like,
that's because
what the fuck, this lazy bitch, what's she talking about?
So
every other culture understands the man is the provider and the woman is a nurturer. That's not even a conversation that they have because they already know it. They grow up knowing that. Yeah. Black people are the only people that see our moms do more than our dads. And so we have a reverse thinking about it. We think, oh, well, my mom did it so I could do it, or my mom did it so she can do it. That's why so many black women are unmarried, because we don't have roles. Gender roles are not a bad thing in marriage. Everyone needs to have their, if I don't know my role, how do I know what part I'm playing in anything?
For sure.
When you're on a basketball team, everybody has their position. Everybody has their role. You need to know what your role is. And a woman's role is the nurturer. And if you have kids, the caregiver, and the man's role is the provider, and he brings in the money. He brings in the money and the woman manages it. And that's how the household's supposed to run.
And she said it. Let's be real, but let's be honest. We don't have that in the black community. We see it in other communities. We see it with women from other cultures and everything like that there. But in the black community, we don't have that. And I'm not just blaming it on the black women and all of that. No, the black community on a whole, we don't have that. We don't have that understanding. We don't practice that anymore. From what I understand, I mean, think about it. Look way back. Even we had more marriages, more family household, husband and wife, than even white folks. But look where we at right now. We got more single mother household than we have a family. It's just crazy right now, but at the end of the day, I can't tell y'all how we gonna fix it, how we gonna change it, any of that right there. It just is what it is, but it's not right.
Like a tradition in black culture is killing relationships. That's the main thing, right?
I had somebody ask me, how do you get money out of men? And I like what I got to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. First things first, if you do not understand the value of that man, you don't deserve anything from him. Don't nobody owe you anything. If you don't understand his value and how he contributes to your life and you won't listen to him, that man should not be giving you anything, because you are not entitled to any type of compensation because you're a woman. Also, too, a lot of y'all be trying to make these men build y'all out of debt. Your debt is your problem. Every lease you signed, every credit card you got, everything that you got in your name that's collecting interest, your problem, not his. Some of y'all be looking for a bailout. He not the government, baby. Y'all got to stop treating these men like ATMs, and then you try to decide when you want to play prostitute or not. Because if he start being disrespectful to you because you got a barcode on your body, you're going to feel some type of way and try to say you're more than just that. Act like. The concept is very simple. Two things: respect him past his wallet, and have a place where he could feel needed in your life. You don't need a man, but you need his money. And you understand the concept of time is money when he wastes yours, so treat his the same way it has value. If you don't need that man, don't ask him for it. Stop counting your budget with his. If you do need him, and if you do want his money, then you have to understand that sometimes he may not have it. That don't mean he didn't come through for you, but sometimes he really don't have it. But you have to be able to vocalize yourself the same way y'all say y'all communicate so well. You simply just ask him. And when he does ask you if you need help, that's your opportunity to shine. Go ahead and let him know how he can come through for you.
And I don't need to say much. I think she explained it straight up. Because a lot of these women think that just because you dating them, you owe them something. It's your responsibility now to take up whatever bills and all of that they got, and you have to pay their bill. I got my own damn bill. I'm not responsible for your bill. You got yourself in that situation. I got my shit to take care of. I'm not going to take care of yours because you give me some nookie. You feel that I need to take care of your bills and all of that there. Hell no, that's not what it is. If we got two different households, whatever, if I can help you, I can help you. You my lady. No problem with that. But if I say I ain't got it, I ain't got it. I'm not going to go rob and steal and all of that to fix your damn problem, your bills that you accumulate just because you giving me some nookie. You got me funked up. I ain't him.
Simps are the ones that get married. Simps always be with the bad bitch.
She dumb.
No, they
A
don't.
simp.
No, they don't.
I never seen it.
Simps don't always be with no bad bitch. I tell you that. Simps don't always be with no bad bitch.
Majority of the time, I never seen a simp without a bad bitch.
She's stupid.
I never seen one.
I seen plenty. I seen plenty simps that can't get a bitch.
Did he have a job?
Facts.
Yeah. A lot of these are hardworking men. Yeah. And they want to love a woman and spoil her and treat her nice. And because they can't
they
get
want
that,
to. But how do they
where do
actually
they go?
treat that woman though?
They ain't get no bitches, so they don't have a chance to treat nobody no way.
Why didn't they get no bitch?
Because what you just said, They
I love me a
lame.
simp
They
nigga.
green. They all
No,
of it.
no, it's a
What's
good.
a simp to
It's
you?
a good difference in different. It's a good lame and a bad. I love me a green
What's a
nigga.
bad lame?
I love a green nigga, but it's like a different level of green. Don't act like you don't know his levels to the green. It's levels to it.
All right. I don't see no simps with no bad bitches.
I love me a corny nigga in a sense, but like
and
don't
then
be too
and then
corny.
the simps I do see with bad bitches.
I just gotta stop for a minute, but see, it's women like that. Oh, according to nigga, you see the dude that wants to take care of her, treat her right, treat her with respect. She calls him a corny nigga. She call him a simp. He this, he that, and all of that. But then they go for the thug, the Ray, the dudes in and out of jail, and then when they get mistreated, they get their ass whooped. They sit down and wonder why. It's the dudes you pick. The dude that wants you, oh, he a corny. I gotta go to jail. I gotta kick your butt. I gotta do all of this for me to be a good dude. Not a dude that goes, you know what? Y'all see it. Y'all know it. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just continue.
Bad bitches
It's
is
like a-
playing them
it's
niggas.
like a nigga that
You're
doesn't have
here
self-awareness.
to finance me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really fuck with you like that. I don't like you.
Okay,
like
so
that.
One of the scariest things.
Facts. Facts. That's what it is. These women nowadays, they say they want a good dude. And let's be honest, man or woman, y'all know that's a bunch of bull crap. Because when they get a good dude that's not trying to be out there in the street, going in and out of jail, kicking their butt and doing all of that, they don't want it. Oh, he lame. He a simp. And all of that. Women go for the dudes they want, not the dudes they need. And that's just as simple as it is. And when they go for what they want, and they get what they want, and it don't work out, they're the same one that sit down and say, oh, man ain't this, man ain't that. They ain't no good man out there. Whatever.
Things that you can deal with
that?
is when you find somebody new and you're having to compete against their past. Because I remember my grandma always told me, boy, you're going to meet women and women going to come into your life and they will always have somebody from their past that will always have access to them. One person. Just one. Not a whole bunch of dudes, not a whole bunch. No, I'm talking about, baby, listen to me. I don't care. I don't care what you, I don't care what she tell you. There will always be one person that will always have access to her no matter what she says to you. And another thing she said was every time you date somebody, you always have to remember you are really not the one she want to be with. The one she really want probably just wouldn't get his act together. And I'm
Facts. Facts, because like I just said, women go for what they want, not what they need. But they'll sit down all day and ask for a good man and a this and a that. And when they go for what they want and they don't get it, then they complain and say, all men ain't shit. Tell me I'm lying. Let's be real about it.
them two things, it stuck with me forever.
You can always tell when a good man has been hurt so many times in a relationship. He'll start by talking to you every day, then he might start nagging, trying to change things. Finally, he'll go silent, and that's when you're losing him. He's slowly disconnecting himself from you. Whenever there was a problem, he'd talk to you, but nothing changed. So now, he's done talking. Breaking that silence would take a lot of effort that I don't think you're ready for. But if you truly loved him, that effort would come easily. He's not being silent to punish you. He's protecting himself from further pain. He's tired of feeling unheard and unappreciated. He wants to see if you'll notice and make things right. But if you can't see his worth, you'll lose him for good.
And guys, at the end of the day, I ain't telling nobody what to do. But me personally, for me, I'm talking for me now. I just gave up on all of that crap there. I'm not gonna bend over backwards. I'm not gonna go all the way out to try to impress a woman, to try to show you that I care about you and I love you. I'm not gonna make you make me feel like I have to do all this extra stuff just to be with you. If I show you I care about you, I want to be with you and all of that there, I shouldn't have to go 100, but you feel you only got to go 20 because you're a woman. Nookie is everywhere. The shit comes standard on every model. And I'm not going to do all of that there. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit down and argue with any woman about anything. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life because I love you that I'm just going to sit down and argue and I'm trying to tell you something and you not trying to listen. It is what it is. But like I said, guys, just wanted to drop y'all another little video. But at the end of the day, I ain't him. I'm just saying.